So yeah, so let's check this out really quickly. So we've seen an achievement for killing every enemy with a rock. Let's go find that to make sure that I'm remembering this correctly. Kill all enemies in a dungeon with a rock. Is a dungeon only one floor, or is it every floor? I think it might just be one floor. So that may be relatively easy to do. We can try that. Maybe try that on medium and go for a light side victory. We'll find out pretty quickly, I think. Because I think you're right. I think this is like a Hermit's Tiara type of scenario where we stack some speed and we get a rock. Because if it's almost impossible to imagine how you would do it otherwise. So right now we want to tank our attack. This does not tank our attack. It's really good though. No, we'll hold off. All right. So we need to find a rock. And we like... Oh, we can't take Spiritual Mask, though, if we're going for rock plays, now that I think about it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, there's our rock. So we can try this for next dungeon. I don't really want more damage. If anything, I want less damage. Reducing explosions, I think, is actually quite good. Because, like, we can do those types of things. But I actually think we're hitting too hard right now. We need to find items that lessen our damage without adding poison. Because we're hitting a little too hard right now. Google says 1 floor, double candle, and rock on first turn. Well, let's try this here. Okay. So far, we've killed everything with the rock. We have continued to kill everything with the rock. The Scrounger we probably can't, like, get away. Still everything killed with the rock. There we go. Done and done. Easy. See? Told you it wasn't that hard. Yeah, I figured Hermit's Tiara would make it a lot more straightforward. And confirmed. Now we want... Hatchet is decent because of the speed that we get from it. That was a straightforward achievement to get, all things considered. We need to probably find like a wishful though if we're gonna pivot this into a run that can actually like do something. So if we're going to make this work... Well, there were some... Every 4th attack freezes. That doesn't work. Parrying blocks incoming poison is quite good, but I don't think we can take any of those. The Scavenger is a really interesting item to start with as a side note. Every kill below 3 items gives you a clarity. It seems like a really good way to build a lot of clarity up. Oh, I knew there was a reason that I needed to pop that scroll. The answer was we had too many items. I feel like it is disproportionately always a snake when you do that. When you summon a nestling. Like 80% of the time it's a snake. Alright, so we have our 4 items until we can find like a wishful or something like that. We unlock the boulder. We don't get to see it until our next run. I couldn't even if I tried. I'm the reason you're alive. But yes, we unlocked something called the boulder. Okay, it's got Intimidate, so the fact that it showed me that it was going to be... that we were going to be freezing it was a lie. There's really no blue items that enhance our run right now. The biggest get that we can find is a wishful. Careful maneuver is relatively straightforward. This one has lots of exploders. And we also have double Scrounger that we need to stop from escaping, because that's good value. There we go. Yeah, I think careful maneuver on freeze runs like this are extremely nice. Like I said, there's no real blue items that we can benefit too greatly from. I'm liking where our speed is at. Problem is we can't keep another rock. Oh, that's a shame. But this early in the run, I think the only way we could have opened that is if we had found a key, and keys are also rare, so we're gonna beeline it for the range thing. All right. Now we did need to do a run where we get up to 60 speed and 60 clarity. We could try to make this run one of those. But again, I think we would need to find a wishful to make that necessarily work. We're fast enough for that guy. I wasn't sure. So if we got the stalker boots that make it not count towards a set, we could absolutely, that would give us a lot of options. These runs are, from a sound perspective, some of those painful runs of Ring of Pain. When you're hitting for 1 on every attack. Shrine of Sacrifice gives you a choker, which I don't think is what we're looking for. Ranged creatures not attacking is really good. But it does not work for us, unfortunately. We could give up... So we give up stats. Shrine of Sacrifice, I think, gives us the Blood Crystal. I don't think we... No, it's Shrine of Neglect that gives the Blood Crystal. No. It doesn't give us anything that's going to move the needle until we can remove items. We're stuck at 4 at the moment. Okay, there's one more baddie on deck, so we'll get everything cleaned up. I think I'm going to use the salvage on one of the 40s. Because we can't take it with us. And right now, anything that's not a pair of boots or a poison sword is dead to us. So, poison sword works. It's a slot that we already had an item in, and this will radically increase the speed at which we can do things. I love Hand of the Dog. I like Pet and Puppers, but this is not the run for that. Yeah, that is such a... It just makes life a lot faster, if nothing else. More hit points are good. We'll take another salvage. Gonna repeat the same thing we did last time. We'll grab this, and then we're looking for boots. Looking for boots. All right. Wishful, at this point, we could only get rid of the... chest plate. I think we can make an ambush work. We just have to be very selective about... We can't just attack willy-nilly. We need to check to see what enemies we have going on. All right. Everything is fine then. The concern is if we get the spiky dudes. I guess technically we can replace our chest piece if we come up with something. I should have been thinking about that, but right now I guess reduction to explosions is probably about as good as it gets. We haven't really made any progress on clarity. I think it's still our best next stat. That guy's a little tricky, because if we move towards him, it's fine. But if we attack the... What are you called? If we attack the fire hive... See, like, if I move towards him, he doesn't do that dashing attack, and then we're good. But if I had attacked the fire hive, I think he would have attacked me. Our speed is good enough, so clarity is getting pumped here. And then the chess piece has minus clarity, but it has plus to all other stats, so it might be worth it. I have a gift on one condition. Quench the thirst. It's your audition. All right. Sorry, everybody. We will be killing the cute frogs this time. Oh, is it all frogs? No, puppers too. I actually think we don't take it. So I guess we kill him too. All right, everybody gets killed, and we don't take the fur coat because I actually think clarity is the other stat that I want to start pumping as much as possible. No to these. The Curse Wand kind of works for this build, but I don't think it quite gets there. Okay, he's a problem. Okay, so when you hit this guy, you don't lose stats or lose items. It's only the other way around. That's good to know. We don't do enough damage to make a dent in him. We might with weaken though. No, we're at -4 attack, so unless we can freeze him, I don't think there's much we can do. I'm gonna grab some defense and just see how much that changes the damage that we're taking. Now we're taking 4. And there's 2 unreliable healing potions and nothing else. So I don't think we can do this guy. I want to see if this actually does change anything. Now we're hitting for 8. With 2 of these, you're only worth 7 souls. I don't think we mess with it. We got a salvage. That's huge. Use this before we go any further. There we go. We're not in the habit of getting blown up on anyways, so I don't think it matters. Are you faster than me? No. Okay, so that allows us to pick up 1 more item. Or many more items if we can find the Stalker's Boots. Soul gain bonus from killing is boosted by negative clarity. Nah. I don't think we've seen the parrying shield before. 10% parry chance. That's quite a nice item. You can pass blockers also has some allure. But I think none of those. We're temporarily in an okay place. We don't have the goods to go all the way. This range thing is really, oh my word. Enough. Holy smokes. That was a really bad setup for us. What? Come on, the one guy didn't and then this guy did? Why did this phase fiend have 21 where the other one didn't? All right.